Okay, so today's English lesson is still Chapter 3, Lesson 3. I believe we classified these sentences before, but it can't hurt to do them again. So you need this one that says Chapter 3, Lesson 3 down on the bottom, and it starts with the captain of the crew, that one. All right, so you can always pause and go get that. But here we go. Listen to it first. The captain of the crew peered out the window into the blackness of space. All right, read it with me. The captain of the crew peered out the window into the blackness of space. Who peered out the window into the blackness of space? Captain. Subject noun. What is being said about captain? Captain peered. Verb. Out. Preposition. Remember, you can go back to that page in your book to find that list of prepositions. Out what? Window. Object of the preposition. Into. Preposition. Into what? Blackness. Object of the preposition. Of. Preposition. Of what? Object. Space. Object of the preposition. The. Article adjective. The. Article adjective. Of. Preposition. Of what? Crew. Object of the preposition. The is article and the is article. Now, if you note here, some people are going to want to say that crew was a subject noun. But when you look in front of crew, you notice that there's a preposition. So that means that can't be the subject noun. The crew did not peered out. The captain peered out. All right, subject noun, verb, pattern 1, skill check. Of the crew, prepositional phrase. Out the window, prepositional phrase. Into the blackness, prepositional phrase. Of space, prepositional phrase. Period statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb, divide between the complete subject and the complete predicate, so right in front of peered, because all of this goes with the subject. And if we were going to underline, this would be underlined once, and the complete predicate would be underlined twice. Simple subject, captain. Simple predicate, peered. All right, let's look at sentence number 2. The extremely hazardous trip ended after long hours on the river. What ended after long hours on the river? Trip. Subject noun. What is being said about trip? Trip ended. Verb. After. I'm sorry, I just lost my place. Preposition. Hello. After what? Hours. Object of the preposition. What kind of hours? Long. Adjective. Remember which one, what kind, how many? Adjectives. On. Preposition. On what? River. Object of the preposition. The. Article adjective. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause or rewind. All right. What kind of trip? Hazardous. Adjective. Remember which one, what kind, how many? How hazardous? Extremely. Adverb. How, when, where? You got an adverb. The. Article adjective. Subject noun. Verb. Pattern 1. Skill check. Lost my spot again. After long hours, prepositional phrase. On the river, prepositional phrase. Period statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb. Divide between the complete subject and the complete predicate. Between trip and ended. The complete subject would be underlined once, and the complete predicate would be underlined twice. All right. Third sentence. An enthusiastic group of guitarists played loudly for the screaming crowd. Read it with me. An enthusiastic group of guitarists played loudly for the screaming crowd. All right, now be careful of what you think is the subject noun. Watch out for prepositions. Pause the video and you try this one, and then we will go over it together. Okay, so now I'm going to assume you have paused and you have done that. So, who played loudly for the screaming crowd? Group, subject noun. It can't be guitarists because of is a preposition, and that makes this a prepositional phrase. Okay, what is being said about group? Group played, verb. Played how? Loudly, adverb. For, preposition. For what? Crowd, object of the preposition. What kind of crowd? Screaming, adjective. The, article, adjective. Now remember, you can pause at any time to fix it and look at it and figure it out. Okay. Of, preposition. Of what? Guitarist, object of the preposition. What kind of group? Enthusiastic, adjective. An, article. Got all our words? Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1. Skill check. Of guitarists, prepositional phrase. For the screaming crowd, prepositional phrase. Period, sentence, period, period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb, divide between the complete subject and complete predicate, right in front of played, and then you would underline the complete subject once and the complete predicate twice. All right, you might want to refer back to these when you're doing your worksheet. Today you're going to be doing worksheet 13. Follow and watch the directions carefully on 13. You have 2 charts to do, one table and one chart. You have to do a noun job chart. Be sure you use the right sentence on that. So once again, just be sure that you follow directions and let me know if you need help. And that is all for this. It will be worksheet 13.